Hello, YouTube fans. This is TheSkullKlown. Alright? Let's talk about something real quick, alright? Let's talk about something real quick. Obviously, you can tell from the title, the American system needs to fall. Alright? It needs to fall. Okay? Oh, but the snaps and all that. Look, guys, I take SSI. Alright? And I've seen this coming a long time ago. Alright? You know? It's like fine, I use the money that I have now from what I can. But I do know at the end of the day, when this shit goes down, it will be gone. Alright? I already know that. Because knowing thyself is the most important thing. Knowing how this planet is and what they're doing to us and our children is the most important thing. Okay? Alright? Seriously. People think that the government shutdown is gonna end. And it's not. No, it's not. It's permanent. It's done. It's over. The American system is gone, people. Alright? The American system is gone. And when you tell people this, they want to be wired up. They want to act crazy because they love the system so much. And look, I've told people before that this system is going to fall. And then they acting like, okay, then we can get cops back once the system falls. We can make cops again, make schools again. And I'm looking at them like, I'm just like shaking my head like, what the fuck? They're all brothers and sisters now looking at this and be like, you know, I'm going to try to homeschool my kids. When this is like definitive over or some shit, you know, I'm going to homeschool my kids. In my opinion, you should do it now. Why you still bringing your kids to school, in my opinion? But you're going to do what you're going to do, right? Out of all the people that are literally going out here and telling you, don't, you know? Oh, but, you know, it's because they're putting this field tactic of like, if you don't put your kids in school or something like that, um, something will happen to you or some shit. The government will take your kids away and shit. The fact that you accept that and you allow that and you put that field tactic in your head tells me that you're nothing but a slave. You're a slave. You're afraid to change. You're just afraid. That's why I told my friend Remy that they don't have to do martial law. They could, but they don't have to do it. Because they already got you fucked up in the head already. You already put yourself in the cage. It's called the United States system. That's why I tell people to collect seeds. I have seeds. Alright? I've been collecting them for a long, long time. But I bet you and then there's gonna be people out here that will complain about. Will agree that it's okay to not have seeds in some of these fruit. And I'm over here like, no, that's a problem. But then they look at you like, oh, but you're still eating and shit like that. You know? I'm like, that's not the main fucking problem that I'm talking about. You know? People are going to suffer around here just because they love this American system a lot. And trust me, I've said this before and I said it again too. And plenty of brothers and sisters have pointed this out too. If you want the American system to still keep going, you're the problem. You're the problem. You're the problem. And guess what? You're gonna die with this system. You're gonna die with this system. You are. You are. Because you're gonna try to do anything possible to defend it. You sick fuck. You're gonna defend a system that kidnaps kids, eats them, rapes them, and all that shit, slaughters us and shit like that, hangs us from trees, freaking does a whole bunch of shit to us. You want to do that, right? You want that system to still stick around. That's what I try to tell people too. And people think that, oh no, I'm hating, I'm exaggerating. Oh, you're on the spectrum. I don't care if my friends and family do see this shit eventually. I don't give a shit. You have to let this shit go. You have to let it go. I let it go a long time ago. Okay? Seriously. I use what I need to use, and then when it falls and gone, okay, it falls and gone. Most people be like, but what about the food and water? I worry about that. Let me worry about that. You need to worry about that shit too. Alright? Then you hear some people being like, oh yeah, I'm going to steal stuff from the stores and shit like that. Yeah, because you're wired up. You can't think. You can't think. So the next thing you want to do is fight, which they want you to do. And trust me, there will be the time and the place when we go after these motherfuckers. But right now, it's not the time and place. That's why a long time ago I literally said that if you really want this system to shut down, guys, we should have all band together and fucking took out this system a long ass time ago. Seriously. But none of you guys don't want to. None of you guys don't want to. Seriously. And the thing is too, when people hear of like fighting the man, fighting the government and shit like that, that sounds good to them, right? That sounds good. But that's just the surface. Underneath it, you're actually taking out the government system from the root. And then once you realize that, you're like, oh no, I don't want to do that. I could take down the president and take down these politicians and shit. But no, the American system still needs to be here. We still need to call this America. This is Atlantis. This is Turtle Island, motherfucker. Seriously. This is Turtle Island, not United States, you fucking douchebag. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. You want to be part of this system? You die with this system. I don't care. I've said this before so many times to brothers and sisters. I said that so much to family members. I'm like, if this American system falls and people act crazy because they want to save it, they will die with it. Not understanding and overstanding that this system is the reason why babies are being fucking kidnapped and slaughtered and eaten. And yet, people can't comprehend that shit. They can't comprehend that this system does that. They can't comprehend it. They can't. For some fucking reason. Did you know the American system was founded like that? It was founded by slaughtering children, slaughtering men and women. And yet, and yet you're over here like, and yet over here you're ignoring it. You're ignoring it. You have your fucking head in the sand. You're doing it now more than ever, some of these people. And then some of these people want to talk about the Trump stuff or what he's doing. He's going to do what he's going to do. All right? He's doing his role. We need to do our role. Does that make sense? Okay? Seriously. You think brothers and sisters that are in the skies that are watching us and complaining about this the food stamps and shit like that, you think they're over here being like, "Oh yeah, we're going to help them. Oh yeah, we got you, sister. We got you, brother." Are you insane? You insane? No. I knew this shit a long time ago. This was gonna be gone. Yeah, I even told myself a long time ago. I'm like, if this system's gone, there won't be no food stamps, no SSI, and it had to dawn on me. I'd be like, oh, I'm not gonna get that anymore. It had to really dawn on me. And this was years ago. This was years ago. This was like around what, 2017, 2018. This was before the pandemic, and it dawned on me, and I'm only here like, you know what? If it has to be that way, it has to be that way. Let it all fall. Let it all fall. Okay? It's true though. If you expect another life form to come down here and think that they're going to live in this United States system, you're fucking retarded. You're fucking high. You're dumber than you look. You think you're smart? No, you're fucking retarded. You're dumb. You're naive. And you're going to die with the system along with Trump. You're going to be right next to him. Along with the reptilians that freaking want to eat you and slaughter you. I'm dead serious, guys, man. This is a system that they created, and you want it to still stay afloat when they're gone. No, 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 no. It's over, guys. It's over. It's over. Let it go. Let it go. Because if the government system is still around, guess what? Our babies are still being kidnapped and slaughtered, and so are we. Okay? And yet you can't fathom that. You can't comprehend that still. This is not for the people that watch this channel That's fine. If you want, you understand what I'm saying. I understand what's going on here. But those for the people that do come here and all scared and shit, not seeing that's actually beneficial. It is. Oh, but Trump is doing. Didn't you listen? Put this in your fucking idiot mind. He is a minion. He's getting orders from Moloch, Marduk. Okay, that's his boss. Do you understand? Do you understand? Whatever Trump does, he has to talk to him, and he tells him what to do. And yet you think he's in charge. You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. Then you hear stupid Kamala Harris wants to be president in 2028. There is not going to be no 2028. You dumb idiots. There's not going to be no 2030, no 2028. This shit ends this year. And it's going to trigger into next year. And to be honest, no one's not going to have a calendar. No one's not even going to call next year 2026. Because it's over. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is over. It ends in 2025. Okay? Doesn't matter if they bring back the food stamps and all that shit. It doesn't matter all of that shit. It's still going to fall. It's so idiotic that people will want this system to stay afloat and yet still go after the man, basically. You are fucking stupid. You are stupid. Because you're unintelligent. You're not thinking. These are the same people that created it. And if you defeat them and get rid of them, guess what? So is the environment that they made. There'll be no more jobs. There'll be no more rent. There will be free food, free water. You guys don't see the beneficial of that when they're gone, and the United States system is gone. You can plant fruits and trees, okay? And some people are still scared in that mindset. They're like, "Oh, I don't trust anybody." Well, guess what? Eventually, you're gonna have to man the fuck up, man the woman up, and band fucking together. And I'm talking about my people, the carbon race. All right, I don't give a shit. And you have to go ahead if you disagree with me with some of the shit that I'm saying right here. I don't care. I really don't give a shit. Know thyself. I know who the fuck I am. Do you know who you are? But you're gonna judge me just by just by just by my name or some shit. Okay. So if someone had a regular name named Ralph or something like that, or here's another name. What was it? Steve. And they're a carbon person. You're gonna look at that name and be like, and they don't have a profile pic. You're just gonna look at their name and be like, oh, you're a complex cell. What? What? Because of the name Steve? It's ridiculous. That's ridiculous and really unintelligent and unenlightened, to be quite honest with you. It is. It is unenlightened. Because you're not lifting every stone unturned. You're keeping a few stones that you care about and looking at other stones and you're putting it down because it doesn't suit you. You know different than these people that want the United States system still floating. You know different than them. Guess what? You will fall too if you still think that way. For no reason. For no reason whatsoever. Alright? People are freaking out here. And it's like, what do you want me to tell you? I told you this was going to happen, but apparently I was crazy. Oh, I'm exaggerating. Oh, I have hatred in my heart. We see now. We see now. We see right now. We see right now. We see how you will see how right I am when all of this shit happens, man. All right, it's already happening right now. People are going to freaking old people's homes and trying to steal food. I'm not kidding you. That's happening. All right, and there's other shit that's happening too. All right. At this point, anything can happen. All right, anything can happen. Like I said, don't leave no stone unturned. Please don't. Please don't look at one thing and think that, oh, that's going to be it and not another thing. Again, anything can happen. Pure imagination. That's why I like to say, because anything can happen. Anything can happen. But it all starts here. It all starts here. Do you want heaven or do you want hell? All right. This shit's gonna end, guys. This shit is already ended. It's already done. It's already done. It's the writing on the wall, man. Okay. And Three Eye Atlas is there because of what we are doing spiritually within inside ourselves. Even if you're not doing the work, it still was going to happen anyways. You know? So there's a lot of brothers and sisters out here too that talk about Three Eye Atlas and the stuff that's going to happen when it's once it's here. But a lot of people think that it's already here. You know? They're just waiting for the right alignment to happen, basically. You know? And it's true because they have to talk to the planet herself. Obviously, you think the planet is not conscious? You think the planet is not an organism? You think she doesn't have a thought? Motherfucker, you're gonna see her in the flesh, and you're gonna freaking cry like a little bitch when you see her. Guarantee you, because you think that the planet didn't have a conscious, didn't think that she was real, didn't think that she had a thought, didn't think that you could connect with her and talk to her. You have a sick fucking problem there, boy or girl, whoever it is. Because at the end of the day, yeah, you're a boy. You're a boy or a girl. Seriously, you're not a man or a woman. Sorry, seriously. And then people will look at me like that because I take SSI or some shit, or I was labeled with ADHD. You know, all of this shit is bullshit, guys. And yet you still don't, and yet you still don't want to understand it. You know, you still don't want to think about it because it changes your reality to the point that you need to change it. All right. You're going to be one of those people that go out there, start protesting, or go out there and start selling food, or go out there and start freaking try to beat these ICE people up or some shit. These government officials are scared as fuck because what's going to happen to our bodies very soon. Okay? And the thing is, they were trying to, that's why they're trying to do anything possible to extend their date 2028, 2068. Oh, I thought it was 2030 or 2050. Now you go into 2068. You see what I'm talking about? They don't know. They don't know anymore. So they're making dates up. They're making shit up. They're making shit up because they don't know anymore. They thought they had more time. Shout out to all the brothers and sisters that said that too. And I've said it before too. They thought they had more time, and they don't. They have no more time. This is it. This is done for them. Okay? I feel like all of this is gonna come crashing down all at once. You know, people are gonna, you know, go through this type of stuff of what we call superpowers. They're not powers, they're natural abilities that are literally within you. Okay? So stop talking about the superpower bullshit, basically. That's why I say quote unquote. Because they're natural abilities that are all within you, just like a bird flying, just like a freaking crocodile swimming, going under the sea, going under the water to hold its breath, like again, like a shark. They're natural abilities, all right? And they're evolving too. The animals are evolving as well. And you're going to see new creatures, you're going to see new animals, and you're going to see old animals that were extinct or were dead, like the dinosaurs. All right? That's just one example right there, okay? All right? What do you think Pokemon was a thing? Why do you think Shimigami Tensei is a thing? Moloch is in Shimigami Tensei. Hope you know that. Yeah, he is. He's in there. He's in that game. You should see what he looks like. You should see what he looks like. You should see what Marduk looks like in that game. All you have to do is just type on Google Shin Megami Tensei Moloch. It's right there. Right there and there. You can even type down Tiamat also. It's all right there. It's not that hard. So you guys gotta get prepared. You guys gotta get prepared. Alright? You guys got to be prepared. Right? And any brother and sister that has that copper green on them and that green vein on them, seriously, if you're wearing a copper bracelet like I am, right? And if we're wearing a copper bracelet like I am, you can see that green, and then it matches the green with my vein. You see that? Every day I see that shit. Every day, and I'm looking at it, and it's like it's the same color as my skin, green, the vein. You know? The reason I have this and I look at it all the time is to remind myself who the hell I am and who the fuck my people are and what we need to do. This motivates me. When I look at a picture of my higher self that I drew, or a baby picture of me, it just reminds me of who I am. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the burp there. But it's true. Okay? It's so sad that brothers and sisters out here want this system to still survive. You want everything to go back to normal. We need to go like that orc that I talked to, like when I was going to transitions to college and shit. We have to go to some type of normalcy. You know? It's sad, man. It's sad. It's fucking sad. I can't be here for too long because I can't put this video on Instagram because it can't be 30 minutes long. Whatever. Fuck you, Instagram. Fuck off. But I need to say something real quick. This system is not does not care for you. It never cared for you. Stop acting like it cared for you. And all your brothers and sisters that act white, basically want to be like these beings, then guess what? You're going to get it the worst. You're going to get it the hardest. You're going to get so much shit that you're going to wish you did die. All right? I am dead serious. Because if there's going to be a brother and a sister that's holding us back to destroy this system, or once the American system come back up, they are gone. They're going to be eliminated. Okay? Because they're not. It's almost like if there was creatures from the planet trying to get rid of these orcs, basically these white reptilians, right? And then all of a sudden you try to save them because you think it's wrong or bad or racist. That animal is going to be like that creature from the planet is literally going to take you out. All right? They could give you a warning, but to be quite honest, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I'm just saying that right now. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. You want the system to survive while it's killing your own family members and your children? Out, 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 out. Because you're not a man at that point. You're a fucking boy. You're a fucking boy. That's what you are. You're not a man or a woman. You're a fucking child giving birth to children that are getting slaughtered here. Do you understand what the fuck I'm talking about? So are you willing to change? Are you willing to grow? Are you willing to adapt? Because I knew this shit was gonna happen a long time ago, and I was like mentally not just mentally prepared, but also spiritually prepared and just physically prepared. You know, you have to be prepared in every route. Okay, seriously, seriously, man, you have to be prepared. Say if the lights go out. Say if there's no more food that you have, you still have to be prepared. Even if you think it's a game or a joke and all that shit, you still need to be prepared. It's better to be prepared than not be prepared. It's better to know what I'm talking about instead of being ignorant and be like, fuck off, you crazy. I'm crazy when this is happening. and you still and you want the shutdown to literally to end. You're insane. You're insane. The shutdown's not gonna end. It's not. It is done. It's over. The fact that people think that, oh, the shutdown should end tells me everything about you. Tells me everything about you. Tells me that you don't wanna you, it tells me that you rather be a fucking mindless slave, all right? Do these mundane bullshit crap, all right? And still support a system that's killing all babies. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. You deserve to die just like along with these wicked beings, man. And I hate to say that, because you shouldn't gone you should have never you should have never dig your own grave. But I've said this before and I said it again. You dig your own grave, now you're gonna lie in it and like it, whether you like it or not, motherfucker. Seriously. If you're gonna, that's the thing. When I hear like martial law and all that shit, I'm only here like all you have to do is shut the whole system down, and these people will act crazy. Even our people will act crazy. Then they kill themselves off. They're basically making their own grave in itself. They're digging their own grave. We're seeing it right now. So people, you guys gotta wake up here. You gotta wake up here and stop thinking that everything's a game. Stop that shit. Cause this is serious now. But apparently you think it's a game. You still think it's all fucking hunky and dory. Oh, we can have a few laughs, we can have good times, we can still hang out and shit like that. But at the same time, we still need to be freaking prepared. We have to be prepared. And if none of you guys don't want to get prepared, especially the people that I mentioned that might watch this, if you don't want to get prepared, then what do you want me to tell you? I have nothing to tell you at that point. You don't want to get prepared. You think it's going to come back up again and everything will be back to normal again. And it's not. It's not. It's not. And even if it does, it's only a short amount of time. Like my one friend said before, when the lights shut off, when I used to live in another neighborhood, and it was all like it was all gone and shit like that. People were like panicking and shit. And then when I turned back on, people were like, yeah, yeah. My friend comes out of nowhere. He's like, fucking lingies. I'm like, thank you. Thank you. What, you afraid of the dark? How do you sleep then? How do you sleep? Like, oh my god, it's so night. Oh, it's so dark. Oh. You're insane. You're insane. You're insane, man. You're insane. But that's it, guys. That's it. That's it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. All right. Share this video. All right. And be safe out there. Seriously, be safe. Get prepared. Get ready. Because this shit is about to hit the floor. All right. This shit is about to go down, baby. All right. And no one's not going to save us. We have to save ourselves. You understand and understand me? All right. There's even brothers and sisters out here that are saying that, oh, Atlas is the Draco reptilians. And I'm only here like, all the wickedness is already here. And if it is and if Atlas is another spaceship with wicked beings in it, okay, what else? What much worse could we go through in this planet that we haven't even already went through? you know, we went through 9/11, COVID, the all the stuff from World War I and II. And by the way, you guys don't remember that World War I didn't had SSI or freaking or food stamps. That happened after World War II. You guys don't even know the history that they lied to you about. It's ridiculous. I'm done. I'll see you guys. Insane fucking crazy people.